Hi all and welcome. It's early winter here in Tasmania, which means that the weather is unpredictable at best. Today it's cloudy and overcast with showers forecast, and yesterday was bright and sunny. The day before was pouring with rain and cold. Who knows, tomorrow we're supposed to be getting a frost, but we'll see. But we're going to make the most of this bleak and showery day and head into the barn in a second and do a little bit of woodworking project. And a quick heads up for any of you who are skilled carpenters or skilled woodworkers, please turn off now. This isn't going to be pretty for you. I'm going to embarrass myself with substandard skills and substandard equipment. But hopefully we're going to come out with something that looks a little bit of fun. Very quick, very easy, anyone can do it. I'm not going to buy anything for this project. I'm going to use everything that I have. Tools I've already got, bits of wood that I've got stored in the barn, nothing fancy. Quick and easy. So today we're going to be making a bird feeding table. A little bit fancy, but a table nonetheless. Again, as I said, with everything that I've already got stored up in the barn. No tools, no extra equipment required. Anyone can do it at any skill level. In fact, a little bit of a bonus, we're actually going to be making two bird tables, both very different. One completely rustic and one that requires a little bit of work, shall we say. But the whole lot, we're going to make two tables in 10 minutes. Ultimately, the birds are going to thank you for it, and everyone's going to be happy. It's going to be great to look at and a great asset to your garden. So I'm just going to go get out of these clothes and put on some work clothes, and we'll get started. Come along. Okay. It's just started to rain, so we're just coming out of the rain and we'll get to work. This is where we're going to do it, and this is all you'll need. We're going to start with one plank of wood, and we're going to need 3 pieces out of that plank. So the first cut is going to be at about 45 degrees. So I've got one of these. Doesn't matter if you don't have one. You can use a handsaw. But this one does tip to about 45 degrees or so. No measurements, I'm afraid. Just lean in. And cut. And as you can see, that's going to form the roof. So just cut this one to an equal length. Back up at 90 degrees. very simply, there's your roof, there's your base, and they're going to go in like that. So there's your basic shape of your bird feeder, but as you can see, the edges are all going to be a little bit wonky. So on these, on the roof section, I'm going to have to cut that off to make that level on either side, and then this base piece will just sit flat right in place. So I'll do that now. And there you go, with no measuring, just guesstimating everything. I have cut them off, and now that is just going to be glued at the joints and then screwed in. And then I am going to put some linseed oil on, sandpaper it down and put some linseed oil on, and we're nearly there with the first one. So there's the roof all done. Now on the base plate, I am going to affix this first. It's going to be on top of a post. So I want to drill a hole. I've pre-drilled the corners that are going to screw into the roof, like so. But I want to pre-drill a hole in the middle because it is going to affix to a post, and this will have to go on first. So here we go. Just going to paint on a little bit of linseed oil just to help protect it and keep some of the moisture out. Baseboard. And while we are waiting for that linseed oil to dry in on that thing, we're going to get straight to work on the second bird feeder. And all you need is a log. In this one, I'm using a beautifully patterned piece of laurel wood. And I'll use that surface there. And all we're going to do is just take a 1-inch slice off the end. I think you know where this one's going, don't you? See you in a minute. Here we go, as simple and as rustic as you can get. A freshly cut slice of wood, a pole from which I'm going to cut some battens, probably 4 of them. They'll go on each corner, and I will pre-drill some holes in for it. And then we're going to make a rudimentary roof for it as well. Easy as that. Four holes. Pre-drilled the holes in there. 4 upright posts. And then we're going to make a little roof for it. Now there's my base, all done. 4 upright posts, and I was debating what to make the roof with, and in my barn I have found this, a piece of alzanite. And all I'm going to do is cut it to size, place it over the top with a bit of an overhang, and there you have it. I'll have a shelter. And here it is on top of a post. Just waiting for the birds to come. Now, with a bit of hindsight, what I'll do is I will glue a little ledge between each of the uprights to stop any spillage coming over the outside. There it is. Not a penny spent. Just 10 minutes of time to make 2 perfectly usable bird feeders. Now all you've got to do is copy it. Good luck. So hopefully I've shown you that you don't have to be a master woodworker, handyman like me to make 2 beautiful things for your garden. Have a go at them, enjoy them, and I'll see you in the next one.